In this topic, we'll turn agent observability into security action. Instead of simply storing logs, we'll use them to detect policy violations, risky tool use, and early anomalies, then route alerts into dashboards and response workflows before misuse becomes an incident. We've already looked at agent risk, exposure reduction, misuse prevention, autonomy controls, and accountability. Those layers matter because monitoring only works when you know what should happen. Now we'll use logs, audit trails, and policy expectations to detect violations, anomalies, and emerging security issues in real time. Misuse detection starts with observability, but it cannot end there. Telemetry shows what the agent did: tool calls, data access, decisions, and errors. Audit trails add accountability by showing which user, model, policy, or integration was involved. Detection logic then connects that evidence to context. A single policy violation may be noise. The same event, combined with unusual timing, sensitive data, or repeated attempts, may cross the threshold. Detection is evidence plus context, turned into alerts that support investigation and response. Agent misuse is broader than a bad actor giving harmful instructions. It also includes cases where the agent, acting autonomously, takes unsafe steps. A strong detection model watches both clear violations and softer warning signs. Explicit misuse might be an unauthorized API call, a blocked CRM export, or an attempt to reveal sensitive records. Suspicious misuse is more behavioral: unusual retrieval volume, access to unfamiliar domains, or tool use that does not match the user's task. The key is to monitor intent, action, data access, and control bypass together, then investigate before small anomalies become incidents. Policy violation alerts are different from anomaly alerts because they are deterministic. The system is not guessing that something looks unusual. It is seeing a direct conflict with a defined rule. Important categories include blocked tool calls, denied data access, prompt injection detections, approval bypass attempts, and sensitive output violations. Each one shows that the agent tried or was instructed to cross a boundary. In production, these alerts become security control evidence. They show whether guardrails, permissions, and validation rules are actually being enforced during agent operation. A useful alert is more than a notification. It tells the responder what condition fired, why the risk matters, and what to do next. Start with a precise trigger: event type, threshold, affected resource, policy, and risk level. Then attach investigation context, such as the agent, session, tool, arguments, source, and approval status. To reduce fatigue, tune severity, suppress repeats, and adjust thresholds by environment. Finally, every alert should recommend an action: block, investigate, escalate, require approval, revoke access, or open an incident. Here's a practical alert rule. If an agent tries to run an action that requires approval, but no valid approval token is present, block the action and raise an alert immediately. The event should capture the requested action, the user's original request, the agent's plan, the approval policy, and any prior denials. Treat it as critical when money movement, deletion, external messaging, or sensitive data export is involved, and preserve the audit trail for investigation. Anomaly detection works best when normal behavior is learned in context. An agent supporting finance, for example, should not be compared directly with an agent supporting customer service. Build baselines by role, user group, task type, and environment. Then track patterns such as tool calls, data volume, source sensitivity, query frequency, session length, retries, and approvals. The goal is not to flag every difference. It is to spot behavior that is unusual for that agent's own history and peer group, so subtle misuse stands out without overwhelming teams with false positives. Misuse rarely begins with one dramatic event. More often, it looks like drift from a normal pattern. An agent starts pulling unusual volumes of data, opening rare documents, or probing sensitive repositories. It contacts domains the organization has not seen before, such as paste sites, personal email, or unapproved APIs. Session behavior may shift as well. Retries increase, action chains get longer, denials repeat, and tools switch rapidly. Each signal may be explainable on its own. The value comes from correlation. When data, domain, and session anomalies rise together, Teams can intervene before misuse becomes a confirmed breach. Strong detections rarely come from one event in isolation. A blocked action might be harmless. Unusual retrieval might be a mistake. But if the same user and agent show a blocked tool call, sensitive data access, a prompt injection hit, and a failed approval attempt in one task chain, confidence rises quickly. Correlation connects time, identity, tools, data sources, and approvals into a single risk picture. The sequence matters too. It helps separate accidental misuse from active probing and control bypass. Good alerting is less about volume and more about priority. Classify events from informational through critical, so routine signals do not interrupt people unnecessarily. Then route each alert to the owner who can act: the application team, SOC, data governance, compliance, or a human approver. Reserve critical severity for real operational risk, such as sensitive data exposure, external exfiltration, destructive tooling, or approval bypass. From there, track the alert through triage, containment, investigation, resolution, and review. The goal is simple: the right alert to the right owner at the right time. Security dashboards turn scattered agent alerts into shared situational awareness. The goal is not prettier reporting. It is faster decision-making. Teams need to see overall risk posture, then drill into the session, tool, user, policy, or incident behind the number. Useful views include tool usage, high-risk actions, approval outcomes, policy blocks, validation failures, prompt injection detections, and open incidents. Dashboards should support real-time response as well as historical trends and audits. A SOC analyst, platform engineer, compliance lead, and business owner may all need different slices of the same truth. A dashboard should help the team decide where to look, what to fix, and whether controls are working. Avoid vanity counts, like total agent runs, unless they connect to risk. Track tool usage to spot dangerous patterns, such as denied calls or unusual tool chains. Track approvals to see friction, bypass attempts, overrides, and timeouts. Track policy signals like injection detections, blocked outputs, schema failures, and access denials. Then track incidents: alert volume, triage time, containment time, repeat offenders, and recurring failure modes. Good metrics turn agent behavior into operational decisions. Alert quality is not a one-time configuration. Treat every investigation as training data for the monitoring program. When an alert is noisy, adjust the threshold, condition, severity, or suppression rule. When something is missed, ask what signal, baseline, or context was absent. Baselines should be specific to roles, agent types, environments, and task categories, because generic behavior models create noise. Build feedback from analysts, approvers, incidents, and red team tests into regular reviews. And tune responsibly. Remove sensitive data you do not need, while keeping enough context to investigate quickly. Effective agent security does not stop at design. Policy alerts catch known control failures, while anomaly signals surface behavior that rules may miss. Dashboards turn those signals into shared visibility, so teams can triage, respond, document, and learn. Next, we'll use this monitoring foundation to review incidents and continuously improve the organization's security posture.